fancy, but I think that those stats are kind of a baseline for sufficient. It's very difficult to see the impact otherwise. To me, the key measures are it depends what your objectives are. If the reason people aren't buying your your stuff, is because they just don't think it's great, then you need to do something which you need to change. Or sorry, let's take American Express, right? Actually, a really good example about the brand problem they need to solve. People love the stuff that comes with an Amex card. They look at the list of features without knowing who it's from, and they think, great, I want this card. If you ask them, do you want it from Visa? They're like, oh, yeah, I want that card. But if you say, do you want it from Amex, the number of people who seem to be interested decreases, and so there's a relevance problem. It's for people in suits. And so in order to get people to buy more cards, it's not about changing the price, it's about changing their perception about who it's for. So our key measure, and lots of our communications, is about how has people's responses to American Express changed as a consequence of it. Now, your measure might not be a brand measure. In fact, most of yours won't be. If you're small businesses, it's more important that you focus on your bottom line. So the key measure is actually the response at the end of the day, right? If I put an offer out there to get people to come to my restaurant, how many people came back? That's the number I'm interested in. Like, the other stuff is symptomatic. The other stuff tells me if it's kind of working or kind of not. But I think it's the hard stats which I would really focus on. And that also says that when you're communicating on Facebook, try and build in calls to action now and then, which result in a more hard measure. So inviting people to go to your restaurant is a hard measure. And make it easy for yourself to monitor it as well. So if get them to come into your, if it's a restaurant, you come in and say a particular word. We have Secret Password Tuesdays, right, where we put a password online on Tuesdays. If you come into the restaurant with the password, you get a discount. And we know how many people have responded to it because we have the password, right? So just make it easy for yourself to measure it, yeah. So I don't know if I answered that properly, but yeah.
Do you think that social media has made things like flyering